Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our massive marketing success system Sunday night meeting that we do. So our MMS Sunday night hangout is live, and I'm joined by Rebecca Stamer from the Cardinal Viral Mailer. She's on the panel tonight, and I think we're going to have a really good meeting tonight. We always have a good meeting, but I'm especially excited about tonight because we're going to talk about what happens when we generate these MMS leads. And we're going to tie a lot of things together with Traffic Leads to Income VM, and really kind of break it down a little bit at what we're doing and some different options and opportunities when it comes to these leads that we generate. So my name is Rob Gearing. I don't think I said that. I'm the admin and owner of Traffic Leads to Income VM. I'm the founder of the Massive Marketing Success System, and I'm a gold manager for Club Shop Rewards. And again, we're joined by Rebecca from Cardinal Viral Mailer, which is in the downline builder of Traffic Leads to Income VM. So this is our Sunday night version. Thursdays we do, most Thursdays, we do an 11 a.m. Eastern time meetings, though we may do a special Thursday evening Club Shop Rewards hangout. So that's time to be determined. So stay tuned for that one. So I know we have people that are listening. So if you're over on YouTube, you can actually click the link that says join the conversation on Google Plus and come over to be able to interact with us. If you're already on Google Plus like Ricardo is, tell us hello. Use the Q&A. It's in the upper right-hand corner of your viewing screen. If you take your mouse and you kind of move it around, you're seeing me, right? So just kind of move now to the upper right within the viewing screen. Okay, and then you may then see something kind of pop up called Q&A. When you click that, that's going to allow you to just comment, ask a question, give a comment. So I'd like to know that you're here. So once you figure that out, like Ricardo did, let us know that you're here, and that's a way that you can answer questions. I want these meetings to be interactive. Questions, comments, that's really why I chose this platform, because I knew it had that capability. I also have in the showcase tonight. I think you probably see that if I click on Showcase. I don't know if that changes it for you, but you can actually subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can access the Massive Marketing Success System link from the Showcase links that we set up. So we'll talk about Massive Marketing Success System in detail tonight, but certainly we give you the link that you're going to need to take a look at how things get set up and whatnot. So let me just give you the overview of the Massive Marketing Success System, and then we'll go to screen share. So technically, you want to be a member of Traffic Leads to Income VM. So if you're not a member, get back to the person who invited you tonight and join for free. And you can also join from trafficleadstoincomevm.com. That's really the first step to all of this, because we use Traffic Leads to Income VM very heavily in getting different things set up when it comes to generating leads, ultimately for our Club Shop business, which is part of MMS, and some other things that we involve ourselves in. So we teach you how to set up a lead capture page, how to partner that with. I set my phone over here so I don't get distracted. How to set up the lead capture page. I'm actually going to toss it over here so I don't hear the beeping. There we go. That's funny. So we're going to teach you how to set up the lead capture page, which is hooked up to an autoresponder. So this may be the first time you ever join an autoresponder. So we give you thoughts and options with that. We teach you how to set up the thank you page, which takes people to what the next step, which is to join Traffic Leads to Income VM. And they're also then given the steps of Massive Marketing Success System to go through that, which ultimately leads them to go to Traffic Leads to Income VM downline builder, join Club Shop Rewards, go through the setup, get involved in Referral Frenzy, send out mass mailings with that lead capture page, and generate leads. And these leads ultimately can become, yeah, thanks, Rebecca. These leads can, go a lot of different places. You don't know. Now there's the standard formula. We want the lead then ultimately to join Traffic Leads to Income VM and go to the downline builder of Traffic Leads to Income VM and join Club Shop Rewards and upgrade there and follow the MMS steps and all of that. But sometimes it goes some different directions, but that's okay. We're going to talk about that. These are internet marketing quality, network marketing quality, real-time leads that we're generating. So there's a value to them. That's, you know, you could say they're worth $5 to $10 a piece, because if a company was out there generating those for you, that's what they would charge you, upwards as high as $25 for each one of those leads. I've seen before. Those are gold. Gold. We throw them in the trash a lot of times. We expect the system just to work flawlessly, and it does sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. We have to get involved. We have to follow up. We have to make a difference. So let me go to screen share and show you some things that I'm thinking tonight. I'm going to share my entire screen. And this will always, as always, be archived over at YouTube as well, and at Google. So there's my screen. So let me get over into, here. Okay. The first thing I wanted to show you was, there's MMS. There's the login to Traffic Leads to Income VM. Let's take a look at the lead capture page. It's a real simple device, and I use a tracker, and that could be a topic for a future Hangout. Is my tracking results are very interesting. So based on what I've learned from tracking, this is where then I'm going to go in and spend some money with some of these resources, and I'm going to show you. Maybe next week we'll do that. I'm going to show you what's working, okay, and give you how to get involved in these things. And I would recommend that you upgrade in them, because if you're getting people that fill in the form and opt in from various viral mailers or places that we're advertising, that's what it's all about. That's what we're looking for. That's what we want to hone in on. Referral Frenzy puts a lot of mail out for us, but then our tracking, which I use Affiliate Toolbox, which is in your downline builder of Traffic Leads to Income VM. I use that link that I started out here. That is a rotated tracking link. So it's trks.us, again, from Affiliate Toolbox. Now I use the rotator simply because, not because I rotate more than one page, because the only link that I have in my rotator is that one right there. Learn about the massive marketing system for free and how to earn $5,000 plus per month. But also things in the Affiliate Toolbox rotator are automatically tracked. If I need to change to another one of my massive marketing lead capture pages, this link is everywhere. I'm only making one change. I just go to Affiliate Toolbox. So I don't use the rotator like other people would in order to advertise multiple pages. I do it for ease of making a change when I'm ready to make a change. And in this example, move to a different type of massive marketing lead capture page, a different style, another one that I made to split test, because even though that's good, there could be something that I do that's more effective. I always have to know that I'm at the cutting edge, and it's good to change things up sometimes too. But always stay with your theme. My focus is to generate real-time leads through using my MMS system for my Club Shop Rewards business. Okay, so that's where it all starts, is that lead capture page. Now the funny thing about this is I've written these systems for various companies, for various individuals, for various things that I've done. It's really the 7 steps of success that you find at Traffic Leads to Income VM. So if you're not interested in Club Shop, that's okay. You can use my 7 steps of success in Traffic Leads to Income VM to do really this similar idea for any business opportunity that you're involved in. And that's what's super cool. So, you know, I have specific focuses that people follow me on because I involve myself in honest things. I'm a good mentor. I help and support and coach. That's what I encourage everybody to do, to get yourself to be somebody that people want to follow. But I also can work with really any group, any individual on anything. And it makes me kind of like Play-Doh. I can mold into various shapes and stuff like that. Okay, so once the user fills out this form, okay, the name, the email address, and I added a custom field. So I used my GVO autoresponder and added another field to my form. Skype. I could have put a phone number in there. I could ask for where they live. I mean, if you ask for too much information, you're going to get less signups. If you ask for a phone number, even though it's a non-required field, you could get somebody to not fill out the form. Skype is pretty innocuous, and it's not a required field. In my GVO Pure Leverage Host and Profit Autoresponder, I can make my fields required or optional. And you can, if you're using Aweber, you can if you're using Traffic Wave, whatever. I think it's really the same theory. Massive Marketing System recommends the GVO Host and Profit Pure Leverage platform, but you can use any autoresponder actually with it. So And like I said, really, with the 7 steps of success in your traffic leads to income VM back office, you can use this methodology to generate real-time leads for anything. And hopefully you guys like, and let me know if you find it annoying, but I have an autoplay video when you log into traffic leads to income VM to help point people in the right direction. Just like I have the autoplay video on the MMS page to help explain what the next thing to do is. I'm all about moving people to the next step, and whatever we can do systemically to help with that, I think is a good thing. So they fill out the form and they go to bingo, the thank you page. Okay, and that's a talking thank you page. It basically says, look down below, join traffic leads to income VM, and do the Club Shop rewards from your downline builder at traffic leads to income VM. Now, in a perfect world, people just get this thank you page, they bookmark it, and that's one of the things. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Easy blog edit. I'm going to give them the idea of bookmark this page. I'd like this one to be bookmarked, this thank you page, because that's their directions. So we know that this is the generic blog that I set up that anybody can use because it points to the downline builder as long as they are joined correctly in traffic leads to income VM. We know that a person can create their own version of this, their own personal blog through Blogger, or preferably something like Pure Leverage's blogging platform, or your own WordPress platform as well. If you're using the traffic leads to income VM thank you page, that gives the link to traffic leads to income VM, so they join under you, and then takes them to the generic instruction page here. So there's some different opt-in options when we talk about the landing pages. Okay, so this is where the rubber hits the road, kind of. Okay, because I've definitely seen, I think I'm tracking now about 2 or 3, let's say 2.5 out of every 10. That's a dumb statistic. Let's just say 3. 3 out of every 10 join traffic leads to income VM. Okay, of those 3, 1 perhaps moves into Club Shop rewards. So you see it die off. If you just let the system run itself, you will not get the results that you probably will be happy with. You're going to get a lot of leads. You're going to get signups in the traffic leads to income VM. You're going to get some people that move into Club Shop rewards or whatever your primary business opportunity is. But to go through every single scenario here and to upgrade and to set up their pages, that's a lot to ask. Just in my over a decade and a half of doing this, it's not enough. It's like you wind up a top. It's going to spin and spin and spin. And it's going to slow down. So there is no autopilot. There's autopilot to a point, but to get to the deeper parts of the funnel, to get into the real, who's the leaders, who are you making contact with, who's out there, that requires you to really dig in and really work the follow-up piece while your system, every day you should be sending your referral friends email out, watching your list grow, but then you got to work these leads. Okay, so how do we work the leads? Well, the first thing is, let me log into my autoresponder. So you go to your autoresponder. So mine is, I access mine through Pure Leverage. So this is going to be step 1 that we're going to talk about tonight. I've got all these leads. Some of them join traffic leads to income VM. Shouldn't they all be, right? And they should. So I'm going to show you or give you my thought that I want to send a broadcast out to these leads. I know that there's automatic emails that are going out. Okay, MMS, and that MMS page tells you where to get your letters, explains about editing them. You can really send any letter that you want as a broadcast, because again, they're getting these automatic letters. Is it enough? I would say no. I think that we want to go in there, and I'm going to click on autoresponder. And to show you that this works, in my MMS, just pure MMS leads that I've generated, let's see, subscribers. I have generated, where are they at? Current subscriber list. I want to get a number here. It's a lot, actually. I think I can get a number if I do this. Let me go to statistics, maybe. Campaigns. There we go. Okay, in my campaigns. MMS, I have 114 leads that I've generated. One is pending, which means I think I was trying to double opt-in and they didn't confirm their email address. 7 have unsubscribed. That's not a bad ratio, actually. 20 blocked for various reasons. Just couldn't get through. Pretty low bounce rate, 1.32%. So 114 active leads that I have. That's pretty good, right? 114 times $5 a lead, $500 worth of leads that I've done. So let me go to my MMS. I just picked that campaign here in Host and Profit, which is in the downline builder of Traffic Leads to Income DM. I'm going to click on subscribers and current subscriber list. Okay, the last one that I got was Mickey, Bob, Wilbert, Shama. Some of these I know are members. Some aren't. The last 4 are still getting follow-up letters. The other ones have seen the entire series, which I generally send out. I believe it's 4 emails over the course of 4 days. Some will unsubscribe. That's good. That's part of the system. They decided that's not for them. The other ones that are active have not unsubscribed. They're still good to go. So if I look at Mickey, I'm going to click on Mickey's name. Mickey is getting the ready to go shopping. So that's encouraging him to get involved in Club Shop email. But I'm not sure he's in Traffic Leads to Income DM. So I'm going to grab his email address. Now I don't have Skype open right now, but I would add that. I would do a Skype search and see if I can connect with Mickey on Skype. Okay, that's always where I start. Okay, the other thing I can do is just do a Google search for that email address. This is part of the research. I'm now a private investigator. I am now a collection agency. I am the most determined man on the face of the earth right now to track this guy down and find out if I can get into a conversation with him, to tell him how great the MMS system is and how much I'm willing to help him and support. Okay, so how cool is that? So let me do my Google search. Now I know Mickey from Safe Swaps, which is also in the Traffic Leads to Income DM downline builder, which is my best. Next week I'm going to show you how many opt-ins I get from Safe Swaps. So websites owned by Mickey. Okay, website informer. There's a who is lookup. I can do. This is what private detectives do. I can look all kinds of different. He's got a health website. I can also type in Mickey's name. Okay, so I'm doing just all kinds of research here. This is so great. How many people do this? Most people that I deal with a lot of times just say, I didn't know to do this. I just, if they don't do anything, I let the automatic emails go out. I don't send an additional broadcast. I don't research them to try to make a connection. Why not? I've taught you now how to generate $5 leads, but you got to learn how to work these $5 leads, right? So let's find Mickey straight up by name. There he is right there. I know what he looks like. He's right there. So there's his Facebook. LinkedIn, it's all there. How easy was that? Okay. Now, one of the things us that are involved in Club Shop know that Club Shop helps. That's the one thing with the opt-in form. It's nice to know you may want to add city and country. So, because there could be 5 Mickeys, and that's how I delineate them in Skype or in Facebook or whatever. So it helps with the research. So, it's a fine line between how much information are you asking them to fill in the opt-in form, and how much is too much, because you don't want to lose the opt-ins because they feel like I'm not telling you all this. So it's interesting, but again, we have the capability. This is why these are great tools that professional marketers use, because we can do all kinds of custom forms and play and test and really hone things ourselves. You can become better than me at this by studying and working at it. Okay, so I taught you how to be the private detective. You can also go into your, for example, Host and Profit autoresponder and click on messages, and then click on broadcast, and then click on, these are broadcasts that I've sent. I can make up a new one down below, I believe. Send broadcast. and I can create a new message. Okay. Now the message that I would use, I want to get more of these people into Traffic Leads to Income BM. So I'm going to go to Traffic Leads to Income BM, and I'm going to find myself a good email to send. Okay. Oh, I get to see how my YouTube video came out on the login spotlight. Uh-oh, I ain't loading. Okay, that's a problem. So I thought that would work. Okay. And there's my autoplay video. So I'm going to annoy myself here for a minute and just pause that. Okay, because I know what he's going to say. You know, make sure you're using the system. Make sure you go to the 7 steps of success. Don't send an email out before you do that. It's all true, but I'm just mocking myself for a second here. Okay, so affiliate toolbox. Let's find a good promotion for Traffic Leads to Income BM. So here's the funny thing. I'm trying to generate a lead for Club Shop Rewards, but now I'm working to get somebody into Traffic Leads to Income BM. And if they take a lifetime upgrade, I could make upwards of, if I'm upgraded myself, I could make upwards of $60 on that upgrade, right? So it got some serious money. Here's a good one here. I like this one. You could use Traffic Leads to Income BM has arrived, mail to 1,000 prospects now, grab this tip of the funnel marketing system. And here's actually a swipe that I did for the massive marketing system that I use at Referral Frenzy. That's mentioned in the MMS blog. So that's what I'm going to do. So I would go to GVO, I would hit send, bam, I'm going to get some new members into Traffic Leads to Income VM. I worked my lead Mickey by just connecting with him in Facebook. We got into a chat and I got him to join, and he may or may not ever have reacted from the email. So that's the preferred method. It's the detective, it's the digging in that way, is the way I like to do it, because I believe in personal one-on-one, and internet marketers generally look at about 1 to 3% success rate. I look at 25 to 30 because I'm going to come after you. If you opt into my website, if you didn't fill in my form, it ain't cold marketing now. You have asked for me and you're getting me, okay? You're getting all of me, okay? And that's the way I want you to think, because that's what successful people do. Okay, so we've looked at the opt-in form. We talked about the thank you page. Things are rolling now. I got a nice list I'm building. I got some people to join Traffic Leads to Income BM, and that's my referrals. So I look at all these referrals now as my next step of leads. I am fortunate enough to have 2,525 personal referrals because I work my system, okay? The newest one is Jurgen. Then I just had Christine. Oh, I've had a lot today. Wow. So I don't remember seeing these as leads, or maybe I did. Maybe I did. That would mean they took the next step. But now I've got to get them into Traffic Leads. I've got to get them into Club Shop Rewards and MMS and following that. So number one priority is all the personal stuff. See if they have a Skype. See how I have the little icons in the referral area of Traffic Leads to Income BM? Did they fill in their profile? So Skype, Facebook, Twitter, you know, all that personal connections. These guys didn't. So I may have to do the research to find that. But by God, I'm going to find it, and I'm going to find them. And they're going to tell me face-to-face, yes or no. And that's fine. I think that's what a lead is. Is this going to work for me? Yes or no. If I want to know yes or no, it's not that I believe everybody's going to be a yes. I just need to close the books, if you know what I mean. That's that doggedness, that determination that sets you know, the great marketers apart from the average or the people that never make it. Okay. So then I'm going to go send a mailing to my downline. And I may be able to do this live, only to my downline referrals. One of the reasons you want to upgrade in Traffic Leads to Income BM. Oh, and speaking of, everybody who attends, I need you to, that's one of the reasons why I need to let me know that you're here right now in the Q&A. So I will say hi, and if you have a question, I will answer it. Then I want you to come to Traffic Leads to Income BM, click on FAQs, and then ask admin, and send me your support ticket asking either for A, your 30-day free upgrade, or B, if you already upgraded, your 1,000 bonus credits. And I got a special thing I'm going to do next week. So you're going to want to make sure you attend next week, because I'm going to up the ante a little bit but I'll talk about that when I start sending out materials for next week's Hangout. Okay, so back to this now. Sending only to my downline referrals. I can do that because I'm an upgraded member. I don't have to use any credits. Okay. Actually, if I go to my sent messages, I can send that again. I call it Traffic Leads to Income BM MMS Ready to Go Shopping. Though I have 2,000 in my downline, really only 1,444 are actually active and subscribed. So I'm just going to hit that. I got 14 clicks on that one. I'm going to just click that again. It's only going to go to my downline, but I can do that. I want to send the same message. So I'm going to hit send again. Oops, there it is. It's going to test the URL. Maybe not. Oh, it says sent. Oh, wait a minute. No, what's going on? Oh, I probably have a pop-up window over here. Or no, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. No, I don't. What about it's not working? Maybe because I'm in this environment here. Oh, there it is. Okay. But I don't want to send it to all my. It only needs to go to my downline referral. So I'm going to check that box. I could actually edit the message, change the subject line. It's only going to my downline referrals because I check mark that box. 0 credits. I don't spend a dime for that because I'm upgraded. And hit send. And it's going to test my URL. Everything was good with that. I believe that's my Club Shop rewards. And then I'm going to confirm that. So I want my downline to move into Club Shop rewards as part of the MMS system. And in that mailing that I just sent, it also gives the MMS link. It gives my personal one, the one I set up on my own personal blog. The only difference with that than the general one is it has my specific links. But that's cool. That's what I want to do because I'm sending to my downline. So I want to see of that 1444, who's going to move to that step? Who can I connect with? Who that I know is sitting in front of their computer with that blog page open going, all right, what do I do next? You know, give me a call. Let's talk on Skype, you know. My only requirement is that people read their directions and ask me specific pertinent questions. That's it. That's, you know, I think that's a fair, that is a fair request for sure. Okay. So that's some good stuff. So that's how I work my leads in the MMS Massive Marketing Success System. If I was not in Club Shop Rewards, I could technically follow, oops, I got to stop my video again. I could technically follow just the 7 steps of success straight away, and just making sure in my profile that I have my autoresponder of choice and my primary business filled in there. Okay, so really it's a tremendous system. People that really have used it say, my goodness, I didn't really realize how powerful this is. It's a viral mailer, but much more. You saw I just did a mailing. You saw I sent them my downline. You see that I have the 7 steps of success. There is not one viral mailer in the world that has what we have. We've put additional resources and packaged really everything together. You know, we're stepping out and standing, you know, standing really strong in the industry of what we can offer the new person coming in who wants to build a business for themselves. We got the whole package for them. So let me close out my Traffic Leads to Income BM back office. Let me come back to you here and see if everybody's still awake. And I'm going to stop the screen sharing. I don't see any questions or comments, so that's disappointing. So Rebecca, you can talk to me about that. What's going on? There's no quite. We know we have viewers, a lot of them actually, but only Ricardo has weighed in using the Q&A feature. So I want to know why it can't be done. No, I gotta know what's stopping people from that feature. And we got seriously, we got to figure that out because we're missing a lot of good stuff from you guys with, you know, by that capability, by that feature not being used to its fullest capability. Anyway, Rebecca, I'm gonna turn it over to you. Talk to me about Q&A, and then what's your thoughts on working these MMS leads? Before I turn it over to you, the other thing is too, I'm talking to that person. They say they're not interested in Club Shop. They say they're not interested in Referral Frenzy. They're not quite. I can take them various directions. They can join some other things that are in the downline builder. You know, I can help them with this. They can sign up for that. You know, there's that give and take that goes with it too. So we think it starts out as it's going to be this and kind of going in a certain direction, and who knows what direction that it could go into. It may be smaller than we anticipated, but it's something. If you get people to join just a couple viral mailers under you, that gives you bonus credits that's going to help you mail out to more people. So that's why the leads are just critical in you know, working them as hard as you can. All right, so over to you now, Rebecca.
Sorry, I was catching a Skype question there. And that question was, and I'm waiting for the answer, but Gary was asking, there's only one place for my profile URL. Can I have more? I'm waiting to find out profile URL for what. If he's talking about traffic leads to income, which I have a feeling he is, that goes back to you, Rob.
Yeah, and I'm looking at your posting there. So Barbara E is here. Hello. So welcome, Barbara. Carlos is here on YouTube. Nice. Gary. Okay. All right. Very good. So yeah, keep feeding me some information, Rebecca. Okay. So can you have more than one profile link? No. That's a singular box, Gary. That's a singular box. So you have one shot for your profile URL and one shot for your autoresponder referral URL.
Okay. As far as why we're not getting Q&A, I'm not really sure, but like I've been talking with Barbara, and in her Q&A, she can see like Ricardo's hello there and everything, but there's nothing at the bottom of her screen that will allow her to type in a message. I have the same problem when I pull up Q&A, but I can go to chat, and that's where I'm typing to you from, is from chat, not Q&A. So maybe that's something, if chat is available out there in Google World, I don't know if it is, then maybe that's something they can try if they can't use Q&A.
Oh, I think I may know what the problem is. It could be they have pop-ups blocked. You think it could be pop-ups blocked causing that?
Ah, good idea.
So our homework assignment is, so I want somebody to look this up for me and email it to me at ghcamry@gmail.com, and I will give them 10,000 credits from Traffic Leads to Income BM, or again, the upgrade. But so hopefully we're going to be giving some upgrades out again. If you're listening to this and you're here live, oh, there's Ken. Very good, Ken. So Ken's in the house. No, we're still going, Ken. We're still live. So put in your support ticket over at Traffic Leads to Income BM. Go log in, go to FAQ and Ask Admin, and ask for either your free upgrade if you're a free member, and I'll give you 30-day free graduate upgrade, or if you're already upgraded, 1,000 bonus credits. I'm also going to up the ante to 10,000 additional credits. So you can send me a support ticket actually for that too, or you could email me. But yeah, we might as well just stick with support ticket. But I want somebody to go onto Google and find out troubleshooting Q&A in a Google Hangout, and break it down as to what the problems and issues are, and I can do an article post on that. Okay. So back to you, Rebecca.
Okay. Sounds like a great idea to me, and somebody else can do it. Okay, back to following up on leads and everything like that and what to do. One, I want to share with everybody the experience that I am having this week with one member that I told you about, who joined a program under my link through Traffic Leads to Income. And then he started working the downline builder. And he is going from program to program to program that is listed in the downline builder there. And he is joining each and every one of those programs. So all week long, I have had these notices that, you know, I have a new referral, and then 30 minutes later, I have an upgraded referral. And so it really does work. People really have to understand that. It does work. I'm just waiting for him to get to the big dollar items. You know, now he got one of those last night. I was happy. So he could go to Club Shop tonight, as far as I'm concerned. The other thing I wanted to share is an experience I had today, and that is with the LinkedIn. And these are great ways to not only connect, but to stay in contact without just having to send broadcasts and letters. You can publish an article on LinkedIn and get all kinds of comments, messages, contact. And then, of course, you can message back and forth. But what I did was I needed to add some more people. You were on the list, Rob. So I typed in my business email over at LinkedIn. I'm not registered there under my business email. So I typed in one of my business emails there, and it went through my entire email and found 564 names in that email over the course of years of people that I have connected with, I had forgotten about, things like that. And it put all these on and said, who do you want to connect with? And so I went through. I didn't pick them all, but I went through and I picked out the ones that I know follow me, are at least receptive to new programs, new ideas, and people that I can work with. So it was really enlightening. And through that, 2 of my Club Shop people were actually there and have responded. So it's been a busy day. It's been an active day, but it's been a very positive day. So that's something I want everybody to think. You got to think outside the box. You can use the program as Rob gives it to you, but you got to add a little flavor and think outside the box, and it will work. He gives you the groundwork. He gives you what you need to get started, to start marketing, to follow up, and he's teaching everyone here tonight how to contact. One of my biggest downfalls is in the contact, but we're learning, and it's getting kind of exciting now that we're doing it. Back to you, Rob.
Yeah, very good, Rebecca. That's some really good stuff there. So yeah, that is the exciting part of the business is, I mean, it's what makes it real. We got to get out of the internet, and very few of us are ever going to be able to succeed as internet marketers. We succeed in some ways in internet marketing. We succeed in getting leads and getting signups and some action like that, but it's not really monetary. Internet marketing is not all that monetary for most people because there's a very low success rate when it comes to not so much opt-ins, but signups and then those people upgrading. And that's where the internet marketer gets frustrated and moves from thing to thing. Instead of stopping and saying, how can I do better? You know, that's the contact. That's the personal contact that for whatever reason, the internet marketers try to tell everybody not to do because it's a waste of time, or it's, you know, you shouldn't have to talk to people. Well, you have to. So they sell a bill of goods. They sometimes make money just on selling the bill of goods that you don't have to talk to people. So they're only making money because they're selling you a bill of goods that's not true. And probably in their marketing, they are talking to a lot of people, lining up their JV partners and having a lot of networking conversations. I know a lot of these guys go to conventions and they laugh at a lot of you. They really do. And they laugh at me. They laugh at me because I'm putting all these secrets out there that, you know, are like, And they laugh at you because you're paying money for their crap, for their tokens, for their gizmos and games and coins. And you're walking away really with nothing. They're making the serious coin. So you got to flip it. You got to become the owner. You got to take get the domain. You got to get the hosting. You get the autoresponder. You begin building your list. You have your blogging platform, so you can do a cool thank you page like I've shown. That's the flip. And then they're like, oh crap. Okay, so there you go. And with the personal follow-up, you can't be stopped. You really can't. So I've proven it time and time again, and I'll prove it again. And many people will come to my conferences, will listen to what I say, but they won't do it because they're scared, because they're afraid, because somebody's going to say no. Well, you know, no is just as important as yes. No is as much of a good thing as a yes because it's part of the system. So what's the worst thing that's going to happen to you? Oh, I may feel a little uncomfortable or say something the wrong way, or geez, okay, get over yourself, right? I mean, do you really want to make $5,000 a month and live a nice lifestyle, or do you want to be afraid and scared all the time? So I think I'll take the first one, right? The former versus the latter. So again, I'll turn it over to any questions that you have, questions or comments. Hello, Bert. Thanks for indicating that you're here. Welcome back, Bert, into the fold. And make sure you send your support ticket in the Traffic Leads to Income VM under Ask Admin, or under FAQ and Ask Admin in the back office, so you would qualify for the 1,000 credit bonus. If I have a free member that's out there listening to me, you would get a free 30-day upgrade. That's why it's important my leaders that are here, my Rebeccas and my Berts and my Ricardas, should be pounding away at your list. You should have 5, 10 guests, because then these are through what we're doing here, that's going to move those people forward. So that's how we're going to build a huge following here on Sundays. So let me see if you have anything else, Rebecca. Then I'll do the wrap up, and questions can still come because everybody's not, I guess, in a inquisitive mood. But I need people to figure out, for those that are struggling, I'd like to know why. I'd like to know what that Google search, I want you to do that research for me for 10,000 credits. What's the troubleshooting if people don't see the Q&A, or why doesn't that work? Is it maybe you need to use a different browser? You need to have your pop-up blockers off? You need to have something in your settings changed, right? Okay. And Gary suggests that you add LinkedIn to the profile. Do I not have LinkedIn to the profile? That's something that could happen. We're not using LCPs in their advertising. I know it is stressed almost every call. So why are there people? Good, Carlos. Good. So why are there people? Maybe the people themselves can say, why are you not using the lead capture pages? Why do you not want to build your list? So let's put that out there as a question. Rebecca, do you have anything else?
No, not really. I think that just about covers it. I think it's really nice that we have so many people here tonight chatting and, sending messages, however they can send them. I think it's really great. I hope next week is even better.
So that's coming from Skype, right, Rebecca?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. And we'll try to figure out. We're gonna break down this Q&A. You know how I am. I just can't give up on stuff, so I just keep pounding away at it. So thank you again for joining. Thanks, Rebecca, for a great presentation. Thanks to everybody that joined us. If you're listening to this on the recording, it's all good. Hopefully that helped you, and you're going to move forward with your MMS Massive Marketing Success System. I can always be reached on Skype at rob.gearing, email ghcamry@gmail.com. Those are probably the best ways to get a hold of me. Yeah, I guess that's it. So trying to think what else. Have a great marketing week. Make sure that you send in your support ticket to get your 1,000 credits, possibly 10,000. You could give me some good reasons why why people struggle with Q&A, and what the troubleshooting is on that in the Google Hangouts. And if you're a free member, I hopefully may be giving you a 30-day graduate upgrade. Gary, you have a guest tonight. I want to make sure that I get, I think Annabelle was her name, right? I want to make sure she gets her 30-day graduate upgrade so she can put her toe in the water of MMS. And I know she's one of your trial partners at Club Shop. Speaking of Club Shop, we'll be doing our Thursday gathering. The time may be evening, so I may be shooting for maybe this same time frame, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. I will do that as a backup when the 11 a.m. for whatever reason doesn't work. Hopefully that's okay. I don't think that's too late, but we can talk in the Skype group. You can let me know if I should try that at 8 or earlier or later. But Thursday's the day I want to do it, so it's just a matter of nailing down the time. So I'll put out 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, but we can fine tune that. We can fine tune that during the coming days. So that's it. Thank you very much, and have a great marketing week. To your success. It's all about you. Bye-bye.